Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Respected brothers and sisters, today is the 16th of January, the year 2015. Brothers and sisters, well, what a way to start the year. It's quite sad that in the last week, 10 days, the recent events which have taken place, the shooting in Paris, the cartoons, and then the uproar. And after all of that, there's been attacks on Muslims, talks about freedom of speech, etc., etc. Now, respected brothers and sisters, as an imam of a masjid, as a responsible person in the community, I thought I would like to give a short message to our brothers and sisters, which I think would help myself, inshaAllah ta'ala, and will help the people who watch this video, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. Brothers and sisters, first of all, regarding the mocking of Rasulullah sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam, this is nothing new. This is something which has happened today. This is something that's going to happen tomorrow, and it'll happen until Qiyamah. It's something it's going to happen all the time, and it happened from the day when Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam reached the age of 40, and when Allah ta'ala told him to invite people towards him. For his own family started mocking him, and that was Abu Lahab. First, the moment he stood up and said, "Oh people, believe in me, I am the Prophet of Allah," Abu Lahab started mocking Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Now, and then when he was told to preach openly to the people of Makkah, then all his friends and people who respected him, the people who called him Sadiq, the people who called him Amin, trustworthy, the honest person, instead of saying Sadiq and Amin, what did they say? Kahin, fortune teller, Sahir, magician, Majnoon, insane. So Allah had to defend Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam and say, no, my Nabi is not a kahin, and he's not insane, and he's not a magician. So if the taklif that came to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam at the time, when people called him names, of course Rasul felt taklif and Rasul felt pain. But Allah ta'ala and Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam is the most beloved to Allah ta'ala. Because of Rasul, Allah made this alam. Because of Rasul, Allah ta'ala made this world. Allah ta'ala, that moment could have destroyed each and every single person who mocked Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. But Allah ta'ala didn't do that. In fact, the people who physically abused Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the people who verbally abused Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the people of Taif who pelted Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Allah could have destroyed him in the seconds. But no, what happened? Rasul used to make dua for them. Rasul made dua, Ya Allah, these people don't understand me, give them hidayah. These people don't understand me, forgive them. The people of Taif, Rasul said, Ya Allah, if they don't accept Islam, I hope that the people from the generation will accept Islam. And what happened? People of Taif accepted Islam. The great Quraysh accepted Islam. People like Ikramah, radiallahu ta'ala, the son of Abu Jahl, the most bitter enemy of Islam, who made an oath, who took an oath, and he said, I'll stand on top of the mountains, I'll jump off the mountains, but I'll never accept Islam. And in the end he accepted Islam. People who had nafrat and hatred and a grudge and bughz and adawat against Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, they all, if not all, quite a few of them accepted Islam because of the patience of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Brothers and sisters, it's not today about the cartoons we started in France. This happened in Denmark many years ago, and it spread throughout Europe, and today in France. And today, on Friday the 16th of January, today those cartoon magazines are being published in UK with the front cover showing Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam crying. This is today. Now, brothers and sisters, yes, of course we feel hurt because we are the ummatis of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, but we don't. What is our reaction? What are we supposed to do? And the one hadith comes to mind, my brothers and sisters, is that once Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam was hurt and beaten by the Quraysh so much that I think it was Hazrat Fatima radiallahu ta'ala came and she cleaned the face of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Rasul's face was pale. His face was pale. And she said, "Oh my father, look at you, look what these people have done to you." So he said to his daughter, "My daughter, don't worry. This deen of your fathers, this religion Islam will enter every single house, like it or they don't like it. Like it or they don't like it." Now, let me tell you one thing, brothers and sisters. Personally, this is my own opinion. I could be right, I could be wrong. Allah Ta'ala knows best. But, they've published all these cartoons about Rasulullah. They've published magazines about Rasulullah. It's in newspapers, Guardian, different papers that put cartoons of Rasulullah. Until today, I'm sure there were many people who didn't know the name Muhammad sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wasallam. And one thing we need to remember on this point, the Quran says, وَرَفَعْنَا لَكَ ذِكْرَكَ, that Allah has elevated Rasulullah. His name is so high, is so great. And I tell you, if the whole world get together, and they try to bring down the izzat and the maqam of Sayyidina Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, they will never ever bring down this izzat of Rasulullah. So in fact, Allah will elevate Rasulullah's status more and more and more and more. I guarantee you, in all of this, there is some khair. In all of this, there is some blessing. There is some blessing. Inshallah, my heart says many people will come to understand who is Muhammadur Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. There are many people some people who are ignorant, some people who are jahil, some people are intelligent. They'll research, they'll have a look at the life of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and they'll think, well, this guy, this person, who these people call all sorts of things, is the most amazing, the most wonderful, the most brilliant, the most magnificent, the best person this earth has ever seen. And there's so many books which have been written, the best people on this planet, 100 people, and in there it's named first and foremost who? Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And this is not Muslim historians, these are non-Muslim historians who've written that Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So brothers and sisters, people can mock, people can say, people can do, people can write, people can draw whatever they want about Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. But understand this, وَرَفَعْنَا لَكَ ذِكْرَكَ, Rasul's maqam, Rasul's izzat, Rasul will always stay high. And through this, whatever happening today, the propaganda and the hatred against Rasulullah, you watch, Rasul's maqam will becoming greater and greater. Everybody is talking about Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. People weren't talking about it. People didn't know who Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam was. Now, Muslims, non-Muslims, both alike are talking about who is Muhammad. And inshallah, through this, Allah will, وَمَكَرُوا وَمَكَرَ اللَّهُ وَاللَّهُ خَيْرُ الْمَاكِرِينَ. They plan, they plot, but Allah is the best planner. Right? Their idea might be to make people hate Islam. Inshallah, no, what will happen? That through this, people will come into the fold of Islam, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. Because Allah ta'ala gives hidayat, Allah ta'ala works in mysterious ways, and I'm sure this is a way where through Allah will guide many people, inshallah. Now there's 2 points which I want to mention very briefly. Brothers and sisters, one is, I want to give an example. I have family and I have outsiders. If my family were to say something about me, I think it would hurt me the most. If an outsider said something about me, I would say he's an outsider or she's an outsider. They can say what they want. It would hurt me, but not as much. But if my own family, my own brother, my own sister, they said something about me, it would hurt me the most. Now in all of this, these people who are writing cartoons, drawing cartoons, writing wrong things about Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, they're outsiders. They don't understand Rasulullah. They've never studied Rasulullah, or they've misunderstood Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So for that reason, they're drawing cartoons and this, whatever they want to do, out of ignorance, out of jahalat. Okay? Of course that hurts. However, we need to have a good look at ourselves as the ones who say that we love Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the ones who say we have muhabbat with Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the ones who say we have ishq for Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Okay, stand in front of the mirror and have a good look at ourselves and say, do we truly follow our Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam? So our actions, do our namaz, our durood, our Quran, our sins, what are we? Does this hurt Rasulullah more, or those people who are ignorant and jahil, who haven't accepted Islam and they draw cartoons, what hurts Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam? In my opinion, it's our actions that hurt Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam more. Because I call myself Khalil and I don't play my namaz. I call myself Khalil, I don't keep a beard. I call myself Fatima, I don't wear a scarf. I call myself Zainab and I walk out without decent clothing. I call myself a Muslim name. I call myself, but my actions speak differently. So my brothers and friends, what we need to do is first and foremost is correct our lifestyle. Bring our way according to Rasulullah sallallahu ta'ala. That's the first thing, brothers, we need to do. Is don't get angry with those people who are writing. I think we should be more angry with ourselves. That what am I doing to follow my Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam? So first and foremost, brothers and sisters, is sort our own lifestyle out. Secondly, try to bring as many sunnah of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam inside our life. As many sunnah of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam inside our life. And make a timetable, 2015, how you want to bring as many sunnahs in our life, inshallah. Thirdly, increase durood upon Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. increase durus. These people are trying to increase hatred against Rasulullah or drawings and writings. We need to increase, show our true love for Rasulullah, increase our durud for Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. If we want to sign a petition, online petitions, in a decent way, in a not outrage and not anger, not burning flags and this and all that. That's not the way. Do it nicely, with hikmah. We don't have to drop to other people's level. We don't have to drop to other people's level. Rasul never dropped to other people's level. People who are good to him, وَأَحْسِنْ مَنْ أَسَاءَ إِلَيْكَ. This is Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. People who are bad to him, he was good to them. People who are horrible to him, people who mistreated him, people who abused him, Rasul was good towards them. Rasul was good towards them. So we don't drop to other people's level. We follow the example because لَقَدْ كَانَ لَكُمْ فِي رَسُولِ اللَّهِ أُسْوَةٌ حَسَنَةٌ. Rasulullah is the perfect example for every single one of us, man, woman, young, old, wherever we live in the world. Rasulullah is our perfect example. Sort our lives out. And these people, lastly, brothers and sisters, these people who are writing and drawing, okay, and mocking Rasulullah, what should we do about them? My opinion, and through what I see in Seerah of Rasulullah, we need to raise our hands and say, Ya Allah, give these people hidayat. Ya Allah, these people, they don't understand Rasulullah. If they truly understood Rasulullah, they would never mock Rasulullah. So what we need to do, don't curse them. Don't say horrible things about them. What we do in the night, the Tahajjud, after Farz Namaz, Ya Allah, give these people hidayat. Ya Allah, give these people hidayat. And this is what Rasul did for those people who gave him so much taklif. And when he entered Makkah victorious, and he had a chance to kill all those people, and what did he say? La tathriba alaykum al-yawm. Today, nothing, no harm. Hinda was there, Abu Sufyan was there, Wahshi was there, people were there, the chance to opportunity to kill, who killed his most beloved, who hurt him the most, who ridiculed him the most, who mocked him most. But Rasul on that day said, La tathriba alaykum al-yawm. I forgive each and every one of you. So brothers and sisters, what we need to do as the ummah of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam is, yes, we feel the pain, yes, we feel the hurt, and we will feel the hurt because Rasul is more loved to us and we love him more than our own family. It's simple as that. Our father, mother, children, we love them, but Rasul comes number one. Rasul comes number one. So first, sort our own lives out. Follow the sunnah. If we want to do a protest in a nice way, a petition, and the people who have written all this and drawn all this, we make hidayat, make dua for them. Ya Allah, give these people hidayat. People in like I said earlier, people in the time of Rasulullah took an oath that they will never accept Islam. But one day Allah Ta'ala guided them. Hazrat Umar radiallahu ta'ala about him, in his early days when he used to hurt the Muslims and hit the Muslims, one Sahabi came home radiallahu ta'ala anhu, and he said to his wife, anything happened today? She said, you know what, I think Umar is going to accept Islam. So she said, how can Umar accept Islam? He hates us so much. He said, it's possible that Umar's donkey could become Muslim, but Umar can never become Muslim. But those people, Allah guided them, and Rasul's dua came in use. And in the same way, brothers and sisters, inshallah, we make dua for them. Allah guide all these people. Allah give them hidayat. Yes, they've made a mistake, they've done all these things, but may Allah Ta'ala guide them as well. So my respected brothers and friends, my respected sisters, we in this time, challenges will come, fitnas will increase, and we will get hurt, but what will help us is the deen of Allah. In all of this, it's no use. We should be filling our masjids up now. We should be making dua more now. We should be shedding tears right now. We should be waking up with tahajjud and making dua for ourselves, for the whole ummah, and those people who don't believe in Allah and Rasul. We should be making lots of dua, and we should calm people down, inshallah. Make them and get our books of seerah. Pick up the books of seerah and educate your children the true greatness of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. This is so important. Buy your books. Buy books about Seerah of Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam in English, in Urdu, in whichever languages we prefer, and read about Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. So our children, as they're growing up, their love for Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam will increase, inshallah. Because people might want to ask us in the streets, tell me something about Muhammad, tell me something about Muhammad. Muslims, non-Muslims, they might ask us. So at least we have some knowledge about our dear Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Brothers and sisters, these are a few words which I wanted to say. I make dua to Allah Ta'ala. Allah Ta'ala helps me through this, Allah helps you through this. And brothers and sisters, this is just the beginning of 2015. Allah knows how many more tests. Like I said, stick to Allah, stick to Rasulullah, and Allah will sort our lives out, inshallah. Wa akhiru da'wana, and alhamdulillahi rabbil alameen. Assalamu alaikum.